Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So it's getting difficult now for Ethereum. Huge engulfing red candle here. I'm on the 30-minute chart, but we see that engulfing red candle obviously on various time frames. That's coming down stronger than it would be ideal. We still have here the key support level to hold, and again, as long as we're holding that wave 4 support, and that is going down to 1206, it's okay, but as soon as we drop below that, it will be increasingly unlikely that we still have a realistic chance to put in this C wave to the upside. That would be my expectation for this week, to go sort of towards at least the 1250 area. You remember from the last videos we calculated 1250 as one possible target here for the C wave, and we based it on the length of the A wave going down to the B wave, and then we had here the area around 1250, 1260. That would be the expectation for the week. However, we obviously need to hold that support area below that area, and we are currently still in the support area, but we come down in a bit of a concerning speed with an engulfing red candle. But yeah, below that area we probably go down further, which means the likelihood reduces that we still get this fifth wave up, which we actually need. I don't have a clear impulse yet. At the moment, this could just be counted as a corrective pattern. It is stronger than what Bitcoin is doing, absolutely. But so if I draw the fibs, yeah, we have rallied exactly against the 78.6 retrace. Bitcoin didn't quite get there, but looking at this, if we really touched it, and normally you would say, I mean, this could be, and I said that on the Bitcoin chart, the move down could be a 5-wave move in a wave 1. This move up here could be an ABC in a wave 2. And the thing is, a move above the 78.6% retrace would make such a scenario less likely, because the wave 2 would normally not break above that level in most cases. So yeah, as we are below that level and so now quite a strong reaction, it's certainly possible we come down in a third wave and will drop down directly. But that should be that should get clear here now, because it all depends now on those fib levels here. Do we hold the 1206 level? Well, I just moved that, unfortunately. Yeah, do we hold the critical, so like that, and do we hold the critical level or not? Let me just adjust that. So from the beginning of the third wave, of course. So there you go. Here, this critical area between 1206 and yeah, basically 1215. So we did get already in that region anyway, but it's sort of ending at 1206. That's the 50% retracement. A wave 4 would normally not drop below that level. Yeah, and then we have increased likelihood that we're going to go down. So it continues to be difficult. You know, what I said to you, I think it was last week, was certainly, I think, hopefully helpful, that anybody who is trading this range needs to be prepared for headwinds, because this is not a super reliable wave structure that we've got here. We're exploring if we can follow it. It's certainly the expectation, as long as we're holding support levels, that it turns out as indicated on the chart. But you always need to, or at least it's helpful, to categorize trade setups and structures based on, yeah, how do you say, put them into quality grades, yeah, or, you know, 4-star, 5-star setup. This is certainly not a 5-star setup. There's a few issues with it that I explained in previous videos. It's certainly the expectation we go higher, but it's also not the most reliable pattern, especially as long as we're still in this channel, and as long as we're in this messy structure. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess, and be prepared for headwinds if you trade this, and you need to have your risk and management spot on if you do this. So don't be surprised. And leverage is extremely dangerous in this area. I mentioned that as well, because the market hasn't fully made up its mind. And one thing that the Elliott Waves are helping us with is to understand when the market has most likely developed a trend. And at the moment, it hasn't really. Yeah, it's sort of in the development. And as this pattern builds, we can get confidence. But my confidence is not super great, yeah, not super high. For Ethereum, it's certainly higher than for Bitcoin, but the move down here was certainly quite strong. Yeah. So let's see how this develops now further. Certainly, it remains my view the 1206 level needs to hold. If we drop below it and sustain below it, it will most likely not work out in that impulsive price action to the upside, or we'll get some sort of additional pattern like another 1-2 setup, which I never like, which will make the chart only less likely, less reliable. So what you could get, for example, if we now move down here but hold like the 78.6 retrace, could be that we get a 1-2 setup here, and then we had here another 1-2, and we get another 1-2, but then it's getting unrealistic again, right? I have 3 1-2 setups. Whenever we've seen that in the recent past, it was always a fake low, so we then probably can't trust it. But that's where we are at the moment, so it's tricky here. Yeah, strong move down, but again, a strong move down is not necessarily a problem as long as support holds, because it would be most likely here an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and the C wave is normally quite impulsive. That's what it is, a C wave. It's a 5-wave move. So if we count this as an A wave, not like that. If we count this here as an A wave, this as a B wave, and this as a C wave, we can also try to calculate a target for that C wave. So let's take the length of the A wave, go high to the high of the B wave, probably here. And you've got a 1, 2, 3. Looks like we have 3 waves down in the C wave. So the first target was 1208, so we reacted to that. The second target would actually be 1201. So with 1201, if it's only a wick down, it's not ideal, but it would not technically invalidate the wave 4, because we would not cut into the price region of the wave 1. We would just about avoid it. That's at 1200. But yeah, still any drop below the 50% level isn't really great. See, you can probably say that might have been the B, and then we've got here something like a 1 down, a 2 up. This could be the 3. We might have the 4, and now we're putting down the 5. But that is just micro counting, so these can change frequently. But yeah, that's my best assessment here short term of the ETH chart. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.